slow, but not too late. Charles is banning Meghan from coronation sparks the downfall of traitors like Sussex. Hello, in a very warm welcome back to LVT News. According to claims made by one royal commentator, Meghan Markle did not even decide not to attend the coronation. In fact, she was told by a man who we used to think might be a little bit weak to stay away. It looks like the king has finally found his backbone, and his actions were cheered up and down the country. But realistically, he didn't have any choice. He was advised that his coronation was going to turn into a forest of mammoth proportions if Meghan Markle ended up being. So really, what choice did Charles have? It's not like he could have made a plea to the entire country to do nothing but cheer. When Meghan was there, he understood that by asking the public to behave nicely, it would be like trying to nail some jelly to a tree. He would end up being the loser in that situation. The British people, along with the media, has had more than enough of Meghan's insults. Payback time would come Saturday, May 6, if she dared to show up. So essentially, this decision was made popular. Unfortunately for the king, though, he understands that by publicly humiliating Meghan like he did, she is going to be even more hellbent on getting revenge against the royal family, a family she despises, but still clings to by name so that she can make herself some money in the US. Now, Charles has plenty of advisors at the palace, and I'm sure he was already warned to be on the lookout, to be ready for what, Meghan. When King Charles is crowned on May 6, he's going to make a promise to protect the crown and the monarchy. This is his big day, his most important moment. He has to protect it from somebody like Meghan. Meghan apparently is furious. So what can she tell her bosses at Netflix and others? How can she claim that it was her decision not to come when she knows good, well, the palace could relieve leaks to the contrary? Front page news all around the world is about to ruin her. She has lost everything, and I think she knows it. He could easily get the ball rolling with his plan to slim down the monarchy. Beginning with Meghan and Harry and the invisible kids, I think the time has truly come for King Charles to take his balls back from Meghan's purse and finally do something. It seems like there is some degree of pressure, too, from within the ranks of the other royal family members to finally do that. Let's be honest. The Montecito owners are not doing anything for the reputation of the monarchy or the family, at least nothing good. Charles needs to understand, this doesn't mean cutting off his relationship with Harry forever. I mean, unfortunately, though, Harry's Adam would, and so he might not see it that way. But at the end of the day, that is his problem to deal with. Maybe he got some anger management therapy. I think that could help him a lot. The depth of their hypocrisy is just astounding. I mean, they're going to use those titles to make as much money as they can. But at the same time, they attack the royal family and the country from which those titles came. I can only hope that the rumors are not true and that Meghan and Harry are not insisting that everybody in the USA always refer to their invisible kids as Prince and Princess. After all, they live in the US. Those kids are, for all intents and purposes, American citizens. They're not senior royals. Come on now, if I understand it correctly, when the York sisters lived in the US, they did not use their titles. It is absurd for Harry and Meghan to keep on using those titles, especially after all the horrible things they have said about the monarch. Their titles represent the country. Meghan also understands that most Americans would love a real royal family. So I guess she's offering herself and her family as a clear choice.